into session again, and please note that the time is 7:49. 53, thank you, 54, 7:54. 7:54, there we go. Yes, roll call please.
Mr. Zajac. Here. Ms. Renee.
Here.
Mr. Wardell.
Here.
Mr. Kosis.
Here.
Mrs. Lewis. Here. Mr. Calhoun.
Here.
No action has been taken on, will be taken on the executive session. So, I would just like to announce there's information up here about a job fair that's going to be taking place on Thursday, April 11th, from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock at the Neptune City Community Center. If anyone is interested, there's a $500 sign-on bonus if anybody is hired, and this has to do with like the Shake Shack, the Starbucks coffee, Annie Ann's at, they're hiring at a local rest stop along the Parkway, the Mama's Rest Stop. And any other comments about that or questions about that? Does anybody on council have any other announcements or?
Yeah, I have a DPW report.
Okay.
Resident cleanup week is this week. Coordinate with your garbage days. No hazardous waste, liquids, paints. Contact the county for that at 732-683-8686. And the road sweeper will start sweeping, cleaning streets starting April 15th through the 19th. And our Trex recycling program started today. There will be bins at Borough Hall, the community center, the library, and Bruno's Pizza. It's a 6-month challenge. If we get 500 pounds in 6 months, we'll get a bench made out of the plastic.
Any other?
Yes, leaves you can put out starting April.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
The Administration and Justice Committee had a committee meeting this evening before the council meeting, and we discussed the budget, and everything seems to be very well on track. No major raises, no major police budget, yeah, for the police budget.
And the Finance and Administration Committee is meeting again tomorrow to fine tune the budget and then hopefully present it to the council and give an overview to the public, and everything's looking very good.
Great, thank you, Michelle. Any other committees?
Which is one, special services was supposed to be tonight, but the chief took up all my time. So we're gonna, we have to reschedule for sometime next week.
Thank you, Mr. Wardell. Anyone else? No? All right. So now the meeting is open to.
Now, we're over to our Board of Education.
Board of Education, thank you. Thank you.
How can we forget him?
Hello, how you doing?
Hi.
Anthony Cicino, President, Board of Ed, Neptune City. I just want to let people know things are going very well, are looking up at the school. We just had the first annual lip sync competition, which was very, very nice. I wanted to make sure that everybody thanks the staff, the boosters, everybody involved. They did a great job. Mr. Wardell was there, Mr. Wardell was there, Mrs. Wardell was there. It was an excellent time, and I see good things happening at the school, and I hope things like this really start to catch on and kind of bring everything together. The biggest thing that I thought was excellent was it kind of reminded me like when my children were in the school. Joe could probably remember that. I saw what I witnessed were the older kids, after they got done, were in the back helping the younger kids that were on stage and actually, you know, coaching them as they were going along. It looked like they knew their moves, and as one of the younger students might have forgot their moves, they'd be like, you know, acting it out so that they would. It was actually a very, very tight. You could see how tight the kids were, and it was really nice to see.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's all I have for right now. And if you see anything on the sign that any upcoming events, you don't have to have a child in the school. You can just come and you know, be there. We have this thing called the Leader and Me Parade. I think it's the first Friday of every month, and what I'll do is I'll have them put that on the board. If you were to come like on a Friday, about 2 o'clock, I believe it is when they have it, and just to see the kids, the way they react to each other and how they build each other up, just to witness the parade one time would make you feel really, really good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, I have one more thing that I wanted to say before. There is an announcement. There will be an Easter egg hunt on Saturday the 13th. United Fire Company number 1 is going to sponsor it. It's going to be at Memorial Park, 9 a.m. on Saturday the 13th.
Thank you. Do you know what ages that children, do you know what ages that is for the children?
I do not, but I have to assume that if you're,
I think it's like pre-K.
No, it's multiple ages, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's-
I wanna say it's like from
From
babies to
from
like fifth. I think fifth is a
people that can,
couple.
you know, as long as they can walk and grab things and have their parents actually point them at an egg, all the way up to like 13, 14, I think, I'm not sure what the.
I thought it was fifth grade. I mean, I thought,
I'm
my
not sure,
kids,
you know.
It's 9 to 11.
72.
So up to 11?
Up to 11.
Up to 11.
Great, thank you, thank you.
make sure the big kids.
And they don't all go in the same section, they're
Yeah,
separated
yes,
by
yes.
age group, so they don't trample each other.
It's a really fun event, and they have some awesome prizes too, fantastic prizes. Mr. Russell, may we have an update on the sign out front, please?
Yeah, the sign is very old, and we're trying to put, the company that we have brought in is trying to, get parts to refix it. We're hoping that's going to make it work. If not, we may be looking at a capital expense down the road to replace the sign. But right now, we've actually had, we've had the guys in twice now, and we have some parts on order, and again, we're trying to make sure that that works. We have a connection from here to the sign, but the signboard in general is not, the board there is not working.
Okay.
So we're hoping once the parts come in, they put them on, we'll be able to see if it's still there.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question. Who's the sign manufactured by? Who was it?
Optech.
Okay, thank you. 'Cause I-
Any other council reports, questions, announcements? No? All right, the meeting is now open to the public for any and all questions. Mrs. Coombs?
Jen Coombs, Citizen Media. I was talking to Mr. Wardell during the executive, or sorry, butchered the name.
It's right there.
I have a speech impediment. I know, I'm just busting chops too. The special committee, resolution ordinance, you guys never passed that the last meeting. I have video proof of it too. You never passed that meeting of the special committee, or,
Are you saying it was tabled?
yes. So you need to revisit that.
It was definitely tabled. No, we tabled it.
Thank you for that. We'll go back, we will definitely go back and look at that. Thank you.
I got video proof.
Thank you, all right. Well, we're glad you're here in the video too, thank you for that. We've had lots of comments from residents who look at the videos and are very appreciative of that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we will revisit that. Mrs. Strassis?
Kelly Strasis, 3 Overbrook Place. I was just wondering if anybody knows if there's any update on the charcoal filters at TFH.
Have you heard anything? No updates as of yet. No updates as of yet. But we will look into it so that for the next meeting, we will have that answer for you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Obelgard?
Yes, Christine Opegard, Myron Avenue. I'm actually another total subject. I understand that there's plans to open the Memorial Beach this summer. I haven't heard anything about it other than the time that it was approved to open it for swimming, which concerns me. And how that's going, are you advertising for lifeguards? Are you charging for the beach? As somebody who lives right there, that's concerning to me. I wanna know that it's safe, A, that the water quality is safe, and B, how that's gonna be handled with making sure that the people that choose to swim in the water there are safe and such.
So in my capacity as a member of the Board of Health in Monmouth County, I would find it very unlikely that beach would be open for swimming this year.
I'm actually very glad to hear that.
Highly, actually, I can pretty much say it won't be.
I'm very glad to hear
We'd
that.
have to have some major changes soon, and it would have to be consistent for a long time to do that. As far as I know, that's the plan, is to continue to keep it closed to swimming. to bathing.
Are they continuing to monitor?
They are continuing to monitor it. It has progressed. It's better than it was, but it's still really not safe for bathing.
I mean, any place where you can't eat the shellfish out of, you probably shouldn't be putting your
I would
body in
agree.
and putting your head under the water.
I would agree.
Thank you.
question? Yes.
Hi, Kathy McGrory, 73 Wilson. There, along our street, in the middle of our street, are green lines, and it says sewer, 8 inches. Can you tell me is there something being planned on Wilson that they haven't told us?
This is new?
Oh, yeah. It's new. It wasn't there last week.
Who's that?
It could have any utility company, anyone that wants to dig, can call up on your dig and do it. But they don't have to register with us yet to open a permit until they I have no records of any of them, they can go.
Are we able to look into that more?
No, because I don't know who tagged up the rig yet.
Mike Garrett knows.
So, I mean, I will check with Garrett.
We'll check with Garrett and DPW to see if he knows. As of right now, there is no record of a permit being filed to dig up. Utility companies can come in and dig up. I don't know, Chief, do you know anything about that at all?
No, that would probably be something that Public Works would have knowledge of.
We'll check into it.
Nobody has anything, but it's from Myron to Windsor,
Okay, and did you?
right in the middle.
Did you leave your information today so that we can get back to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll check with Mr. Post and definitely get back with you on that.
Okay.
Anybody else?
One more clarification. How are you gonna follow up on it? Because you took some action on it, on the ordinance that was tabled. So that's my only issue at this
We
point.
might have to retract it. Yeah, if we did table it, then we will have to retract it and revisit it.
The actions that you took tonight?
Only with regards to the special events committee.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can you do that? I would like to know, like, what's the the process, protocol?
At the next meeting, we'll pass a resolution retracting the approval for this resolution, which was 19-87.
Okay.
So maybe if you could coordinate with business administrator to see, so you can provide the proof, and we'll look at the meetings, the minutes.
He has the minutes, so he should.
We'll take a look at that.
I know we tabled the environmental committee. I'm positive about that. I wasn't.
Definitely.
Didn't we vote to any support though?
I thought we did.
Well, I guess we'll look back.
We'll definitely look back.
Okay.
We'll go back to the minutes. We didn't approve minutes last week. We're gonna talk about
I'll look into it.
No, that was special service.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I can't.
Any other questions?
Josie's not sure.
Ms. Brown?
I might be looking in the wrong place, but the last minutes that were posted for the council meetings were January 1st.
No, February
No, we're up to,
February 25th.
yeah, we're up to
Okay.
February. If you go on the website under mayor and council, there is a section that says agendas and, meeting minutes. They're all, the meeting minutes one you'll see has 4 or 5 different, columns.
Okay.
And they're all, set up right there.
Is there a reason why we weren't approving any minutes tonight? From last meeting? Okay.
It's only be different.
So in 2 weeks we'll have?
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully the next one, I'll have, workshops, March workshop.
Anyone else? Silverberg?
Just an announcement, the Neptune City Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary is having their Good Friday clam chowder sale. You can order, if you see me tonight, I'll write your name down. It's $10 a quart, it's homemade Manhattan style, no meat in it for Good Friday other than clams. And you can pick it up after 3 o'clock, but we have to order ahead of time because it's a limited basis. And it's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What's the cost of that?
$10.
Thank you.
So if anybody's interested, you can see me tonight. If not, there's a number on the flyers if you see them around town. And that's for the 19th.
I know there've been a lot of questions in the past about the smell at TFH, and it's still obnoxious. And I just want to acknowledge that, and just to let you know that we're looking into certain other things to see if there is anything we can do. We haven't abandoned that topic at all, so just to let you know that.
Better now.
Arlene Sharapa, 14 Tucker Drive. Along those lines, I think it was the last meeting, we were talking about the odor and any type type of monitoring or meters that were being done, and I believe, Mr. Wardell, you had mentioned that they had been checking, or there had been some
They
monitoring?
haven't been out here in a while, but the number of phone calls have actually, the volume of phone calls has dropped off considerably too.
Well, no, in terms of, I think there was, I don't know if it was the Board of Health or the DEP that somebody had done, you said that there was nothing, because they have.
They don't like measure the level of smell. What they measure is like checking for toxins in the air.
Yeah, so who was doing that?
I don't know specifically the person, but the Board of Health will do that.
Okay,
Who
because
specifically that, I don't know.
because I did check with, did Oprah, the Board of Health,
Okay.
and they had no record of anyone doing any monitoring, so
How
that's
far
why I
back?
wanted to
How
clarify
far-
with you
How
who,
far back did you go with the number?
I think I said for the past couple of years.
Oh, it should be. I'll look into it.
Could you look into it, because
Sure.
I don't know if it was necessarily the Board of Health, I just wanted to get those
Yeah.
results
I
to
mean,
see
it's
what they
possible maybe
were.
they outsource something. I'm not sure. That they don't really prove me that kind of information on the board, but I can look into it.
Yeah, because I could say maybe it was the DEP, I don't know if it was necessarily the Board of Health, but I just wanted to get access to those results.
I'll see what I can find out.
It is my
So if you could
understanding
find
that the town of Linden has an air monitoring machine, and Mr. Russell is actually from Linden, and he's going to look into that tomorrow to see if we can get something like that, or what that's all about, and, but he's going to be investigating that more.
And then I had one, I did have another question along the monitoring lines. I just wanted to clarify, will the Board of Health be doing the water monitoring? Will they be starting that up, and if so, when will they start that?
I would think so. I don't know the date. I can find out, but I don't know the date off the top of my head.
Okay.
I can reach out to the director tonight and ask him myself.
Okay, because I would be interested in
Okay.
that information as well.
I'm looking.
Somebody was telling my husband that they have an odor in their house, that it's there. And it's like raw sewage. And they brought in cameras, they've done this, they've done that. And they think, whoever the contractors say, that there might be a water runoff from TFH. Do we monitor where their water goes to?
I don't know that answer, but we can check with DPW on that.
I mean, we don't know if the smell is bad, and the smell, we all know, the smell is horrible. So whatever they're putting in those, my dog won't get near them, their bones. But whatever is in that stuff, it's water, there's gotta be water somewhere. Where is that water going to? Is it going in our sewers and then, let's say, out to the Shark River, or what? Where's it going?
I'll talk to Mr. DeVos about that too, because we do have cameras.
I can answer that.
Go ahead, Mr. Wardell.
The water from, all the water from TFH goes directly where all the water from your toilets go and everywhere else. It goes to the Neptune Sewerage Authority in Neptune, and then it's treated there, both secondarily, tertiary, and then released into a half mile from the Asbury Park Ocean. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm not in charge.
Ms. Brown?
I looked on the DEP website this afternoon, and there was no reports there with the 4 different filings, any negative or positive air emissions. So there's no reports on this that are posted. Other companies do have reports posted. So I did send a note to DEP to ask them for those reports.
Okay. So they're not reported, they're not public.
And I don't even know if they've been done. Other companies do have reports up, they do not.
Thank you. Did you get that, Mary? We'll look into that as well. Thank you. Anyone else? No? All right. Motion to adjourn?
So I'll do.
Mr. Wardell? Second by Mr. Zajac. All in favor?
Aye.
Time is now. Thank you everyone for coming tonight.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll ask them.